lifeguard at a beach and a tsunami or some disaster happened, and there were people who were drowning on that beach. People who were struggling. People who were barely hanging on. And you had a lifeguard trying to save them. Now, maybe not the best lifeguard in the world. Maybe a lifeguard that's made some mistakes. Maybe a lifeguard with big ears and a funny name, but a lifeguard, that shows up and at least honestly is trying to help. And imagine you have another set of people who could help, but won't. Who stand back and say, no, don't throw a rope. In fact, when he throws a rope, cut the rope. Let the bodies pile up on the beach. Let the pain accumulate. Because our view is this: if enough dead bodies pile up on this beach, they're going to fire the lifeguard, and we can get the lifeguard's job. That was the strategy of the president's opponents from the very first day. Let the students drown in debt. Don't help them. Let millions of Americans be thrown out in the street by banks that they just bailed out. Don't help them. Let 20 million Americans fall out of the middle class into poverty on top of the existing poor, and don't do one thing to help them. Vote against our own bills. The president puts forward tax cuts for 98% of Americans. Republicans vote against tax cuts. The president puts forward tax cuts for small businesses. The Republican Party votes against tax cuts for small business. Let the bodies pile up on the beach. The president puts forward help for veterans. The Republican Party votes against help for veterans. Let the bodies pile up on the beach. We don't care how much these kids suffered overseas. When they come home, let them suffer. They'll vote against this president. Let the bodies pile up on the beach. And you were faced with the prospect of that kind of treachery, treasonous activity prevailing in America, and we beat them. We beat them, we beat them, we stopped them. It did not work.